So our next example, we're going to be solving the following by factoring. We're going to check our solution. Again, like the previous example, I will let you check the solution using graphing. So I think I'm going to use the zero product property because it's the only thing I know right now to solve a quadratic equation. So I'm going to equate one side is equal to 0. And there we have it. We have x squared minus x over 2 minus 1 is equal to 0. I subtracted 1 from both sides. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to factor that. Actually, I'm just kidding. I don't know how to factor that. So I'm going to take a look and maybe give it a thought what your next step would be. I know. I'm going to multiply both sides by 2. What's concerning is I have a fraction of 1/2 in the middle. So if I multiply both sides by 2, and I can do that with equations. Now, all we have to do is really keep this in balance. All right. So right now I have 2x squared minus x minus 2 is equal to 0. Since one side is equal to 0, I get to use the zero product property if I'm able to factor. Now, unfortunately, I'm taking a look at this and my mind is drawing a blank in factoring. So I'm going to just simply try to factor. I'm going to multiply a and c. So that's -4. What factors of -4 add to -1? And I'm going to go through them. Now, for some reason, it's just not working in my brain right now. Which of these factors multiply to -1? Sorry, which one of these factors add to -1? There's none. So this is not factorable. So there is a solution that exists to this example, but it is not factorable. That is, we need to devise other methods in order to solve. Factoring and then using the zero product property will not help us. So, but I think here we learned kind of a neat trick. What can we do to go from step 1 to step 2? Now, if you notice, it was the equation. As long as I keep the equation in balance, it should be okay. And in equation 1, we had fractions. So what did I do to get to equation number 2? I just simply multiplied out the fractions. But I multiplied both sides. Now, when you take a look at the right-hand side, another great thing about the zero product property is you have one side is equal to 0. If you take 0 and you multiply it by 2, or any other constant for that matter, you'll always have 0. So it will be set up for the zero product property again.